south side dog.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Up next, it's our main event between the Houston Texans and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19 Texans.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that driver because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down. All right. 118. That's it. 19 Texans.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. No finding his back. Nixon. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Tony.
Stroud gonna go for it. Into the hands of Dell. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Rolling into enemy territory. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Gain 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
18. That's right.
First down, Stroud. Over the middle, caught by Dell. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
All set now, 1st and 10. Stroud completes it quick. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18. What's that? South. 19 Texas.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pick up of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
He brings it in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Oh, at 18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one connects. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Well, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
All right. 18. What's up? Go. Hey, south. 11. 19 Texans.
Here's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
He was taken down.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Loss of a yard. Brings up
2 and out from the gun.
at the 15-yard line.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing. You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Here we go on 4th down, Tagovailoa. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. Here we go. 18. What's that? Buggy. 11. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
White Tony. South. 19 Texans.
To the air, Stroud. They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years in the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That goes for 32 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Watch it, Oscar.
Tagovailoa on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Dolphins first down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Sanders sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Good work so far. He's got room. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Things going well so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. They'll give it to Hill. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Giving 5 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. It's caught left side by Hill. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt he could pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go.
Tua out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
That's to Waddle again. Spins out of one side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
Sanders all set to send it away. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 11.
And they just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
19 Texas.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Behind the line of
What was supposed to move the change, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Why, Tony. Hey, look at hot. Hey, south.
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now. They need 7.
19 Texans. All right. 19. What's that?
Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Texans down by only 3. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
Looking with a design keeper. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, Uno. 18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. White top. Buggy.
Here he is to throw. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
On the, look at hot. Hey, south. 18. What's that?
To throw. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh, Nike Texas. Swap. Another swap. Good.
He'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. Buying some time right. Makes the catch. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Gets to that. Money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
44. Ready.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. He's trying to go deep again. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it. Trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is a Dolphins first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
20 TX. 21G. 21G. Scat.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be up.
2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on 3rd down.
Go, go, go. Ready. Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ready. Let's go. Come on, one, high.
First down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
It leads to second.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Turbo 3, solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Get on, good. Hey.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Completed over the middle. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Brought down back at the 11-yard line.
Turbo 2. Step. 20, TX.
Looking to throw it. It's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Well, this is just the game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Get safe. Go ahead.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Give right up the gut to him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins claim a 6-point lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Sanders all set to send it away. No to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
South. 118.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Look at hot. Why Tony?
Shotgun now, first round. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Looking quickly here. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. Stroud's going to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Offense up to the line fast. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here, as they'll have none remaining in OT. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tony. Get on.
Again, the give to Mixon. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it one more yard here on 3rd and goal.
All right. 118.
Stroud in the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Running for it, Mixon. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.